Welcome back, everybody, to Pipeline Day 2.
This is the Tool Show. So welcome back, everybody, to Day 2 of Milwaukee's Pipeline 2025.
And since they're announcing over 40 new tools, we've got to get going.
Let's go.
Hey guys, my name is Jordan Smith, product manager with the outdoor power equipment team here at Milwaukee Tool. And this right here is the new M18 Fuel dual battery single stage snowblower. This is probably one of the most highly anticipated products to add to our outdoor power equipment lineup, and I'm thrilled to take you through today what we've been able to deliver. This snowblower is the most powerful single stage snowblower against battery or gas. It delivers 7.5 peak horsepower. What does that number mean? What does a lot of power mean to the user? It means you can take on those demanding applications and not worry about the frustrations of stalls that's common to single stages. You can take on full snowblower width passes in deep snow and not worry about shutdowns. Paired with this industry-leading performance, we have several intentional design features that allow the user to work faster start to finish. First, it starts with the chute. That chute is up to 40% wider than the competitive set. And what that means is we can more efficiently process snow. We prevent those buildups of material in that chute because it's so much wider. One of the biggest issues of single stages today is their tendency to clog, and we directly address that with the design of this chute. In addition to that, the snowblower is auger propelled, so the auger in the front is rubber. Every time that rotates and touches the ground, it pulls the tool forward. What does that mean for the user? It's less energy that they have to put into the tool to get it through the application. Lastly, and perhaps most importantly, when we're talking about allowing the user to work faster start to finish, we deliver this performance instantly with the push of a button. Cold weather conditions are known to be very harsh on gas snowblowers and gas engines. It's an entire process of priming, choking, pull starting that gas engine, letting it warm up before you can even get to work. Not with this tool. It's instant performance, pull the bail bar, press the power button, and you're getting to work right away. Everything on this snowblower, the battery, motor, electronics, the gear-driven chute rotation, impact-resistant wheels, dual-coated frame to prevent rusting. Everything on this snowblower is built for that professional, vigorous use case and demanding harsh winter conditions. Lastly, this snowblower is quieter than gas, and it provides better visibility. Snow removal happens at all hours of the day. A lot of times it is early in the morning for the professional before businesses open up or before homeowners are even awake. This snowblower is 10 decibels quieter than gas. So where those gas snowblowers are quite obnoxious and disruptive to customers and even to the operator to stand next to all day, this snowblower being quieter allows it to be less disruptive for the customer and enjoyable for the operator to stand next to all day. We have headlights in a very strategic position up here on the handlebars, where a lot of competitors would put them on the front of the tool, where it can easily get caked or built up with snow. We put them up on the handlebars away from that snow buildup to keep them clean. In addition to that, it sheds light around the entirety of the tool. It throws light in front, on the sides, and even behind the tool so you can see where you're walking, check the cleanliness of your pass. We did not just deliver another battery-powered snowblower. We delivered a game-changing, robust solution for the snow clearing professional. We added even more value to the M18 system, and we are extremely excited to see what this thing can deliver out in the field. It's a beautiful, warm summer day in Wisconsin. We do not have any snow falling from the sky. We do have the next best thing, and that is wet sawdust. We saturated the sawdust to replicate what that wet, heavy snow does to single-stage snowblowers. On my left, we have the Milwaukee snowblower, and on my right, we have industry-leading gas, 252 cc gas single-stage snowblower. What I want you to watch for in this demo, in this very demanding application, is two things. First, do these two units have the power to actually move this material? It's very wet and heavy. Secondly, is the snowblower designed in a way that can efficiently process the snow without any buildups? So first, let's run the gas and see how it does. So even within the first few feet, we saw the limitation of a small chute. There was an instant material buildup. If this was wet, packy snow, you would need a tool to go in there, clear it out, and that's a killer to productivity. So that's industry-leading gas. Let's see how the Milwaukee does in that same condition. So delivering that industry-leading performance is evident in a test like this. Moving very wet, heavy material, we have the power to do so, but pairing that with an intentional feature like a larger chute, we're able to efficiently process that snow and prevent those buildups that are killer to productivity. Like I said, this snowblower is really a game changer for the snow clearing professional. So pricing for this comes as a 2-battery kit with 2 Forge 12-0s and a dual bay rapid charger. Is going to be $14.99 retail, and this snowblower is shipping now. So as soon as your store starts putting snowblowers on the floor, you will start seeing the snowblower.
What's going on, guys? My name is Kenny with Milwaukee Tool, and today I'm introducing 5 new striking hand tools to the Milwaukee hand tool family. Starting with the 5-pound Pickmatic, we got 2 sledgehammers, 8 and 10 pounds, and we also have a new splitting maul, 8 pounds as well. These are going to be the most durable and offer the ultimate vibration reduction. What we see with a lot of hand tools today, and within this size range, is that there are a lot of durable solutions, there are a lot of ergonomic solutions that absorb shock well. However, there isn't really a competitor out there that does both well in one tool. And we set out to achieve that. And we did that through introducing what we're calling, right over here, it's called Secure Strike. It is the most secure handle connection. With a lot of competitors on the job site today, talking to users everywhere, we see a problem with heads coming off the tool, which can cause a major safety problem. A lot of these tools are glued on with an epoxy, which is essentially just poured here, keeps the fiberglass from coming off the tool itself. We set out to solve that issue with a steel rivet that goes through the entire head. That keeps that head locked in place so that head will never come off, and it keeps it safe and secure to use. There's also a steel tube that encases the actual fiberglass core, and it runs about 1/4 of the way down the handle all the way down. That will protect the handle from overstrikes when you mishit something, so that way the handle doesn't break. Finally, we also have Shock Shield in this tool. It's the ultimate vibration reduction. What it essentially is with technology-wise is a rubber insulating layer running the rest of the way down the handle. It's that black layer right there. That's gonna protect your hand so that way when you're using this tool, you're not gonna feel that shock, that painful vibration when you mishit something. And then finally, we also designed our axe a little bit differently. This is gonna offer the quickest splits. So what it is, it has a precision bevel blade. It's beveled by machine instead of by hand, so that way it's gonna bite into the wood a little bit more easily, so to be able to split more efficiently. It also has a hollow, lightweight handle through the middle there. That's gonna allow you to split all day long. If you're splitting a lot of smaller rounds, if you are splitting anything big, then you can reach for the splitting maul, the 8-pound splitting maul that we talked about. Finally, it has stainless steel overstrike protection. So that's going to protect the handle when you misstrike something. As you're going through the wood, keep it from splintering, keep it from breaking. All these tools are launching in Q1 of 2026, and they're gonna range from $90 to $150.
It's my Mjolnir!
Hi, I'm Robert Rodriguez, and this is the M12 Rover multi-directional floodlight. This floodlight delivers 1200 lumens on this fully articulating light head. So this articulating light head rotates a full 120 degrees on 2 pivots. It also turns 180 degrees this way and this way, so a full 360. Then it mounts in 4 different ways: magnetic mount, hook, keyhole, pack out. So this product comes with this lock and twist so that you can mount it either on a cart, on a workbench, anywhere, stow and go. And it'll also mount to the top of a pack out. Icing on the cake is its charging capability. So this is a 3-amp charger. You can charge any device on the go, and it is made for all residential and commercial trades. So it's got everything for hands-free task lighting. This product is available right now for $99. Go and get yours.
This week's sponsor is Reolink, and they sent me something I didn't know I needed until I installed it. Right above my garage door, I put up the new Reolink Duo 3V, and now I've got a full 180-degree panoramic view of everything happening in front of my house. No blind spots, no guessing what's going on, it's all right there on my phone. The Duo 3V isn't just wide angle, it's crystal clear. We're talking true 4K resolution, so you don't just see motion, you actually see details. Day or night, license plates, clothing, faces, you can zoom in and it stays sharp. And thanks to the color night vision, even in total darkness, the camera doesn't miss a thing. But one of my favorite parts is the smart AI detection. The Reolink app tells me if it's a person, a vehicle, or even a pet, and it filters out all the stuff I don't care about, like trees swaying or headlights passing by. No more false alarms blowing up my phone. Oh, and durability? This thing's built like a tank. The Duo 3V has an IK10 vandal-proof rating, so I don't have to worry about anyone trying to knock it down or disable it. Rain, heavy impacts, rough weather, it's designed to handle it all. And installation was super easy. See, it's a PoE device, which stands for Power over Ethernet. I just ran a network cable to the camera, and that's it. The same cable transmits data and powers the camera. I had mine running in minutes, and through the Reolink app, I can check live video, get alerts, or even set up a time lapse right on my phone wherever I am. So if you're ready to step up your home security, click the link in the description and explore the entire line of vandal-proof cameras from Reolink.
Plus, if you use the code TOOLSHOW5, you can save 5% on any products till the end of the year.
Once you see the 180-degree view for yourself, you'll wonder how you ever live without it.
Last year, we redefined audio by introducing our M12 and M18 job site speakers. This year, I'm excited to introduce you the newest member of our family, the M18 Bluetooth job site radio charger. From day one, our mission was clear. How do you deliver audio performance that can not only withstand the harsh conditions that the trades require, but do so without sacrificing sound performance? Three major needs came up when talking to the trades: sound performance, built for the job site, and upgraded technology, making sure that we're staying competitive. I'm going to show you how our new radio charger addresses all three of those needs and make sure that we're redefining what audio means. Let's begin with sound performance. This is an 80-watt system delivering a powerful dynamic sound. It has 2 woofers here, 2 high-frequency tweeters, and 2 passives, ensuring that your audio is rich and clear without distortion. It's great for any large indoor space or outdoor space. When powered with the M18 Red Lithium 5.0, you can get up to 8 hours on max volume. We've also included an EQ button here, which allows you to adjust your bass and your treble for whatever your preferences are or adapting to whatever environment you're working in. Next, when we look at built for the job site, what does that mean? We made sure that this is IP65 rated, making sure that you're protected from water and dust, as well as any incidental drops, making it impact rated. We're in the pack out booth here. You can see this is clearly pack out as it's on the pack out stack. We've added cleats on the bottom, making transport even easier within your modular storage system. We've also added Bluetooth 5.3, which allows you to have 200 feet worth of wireless connection. And one of the biggest hits that we launched with the M12 and M18 is our newest feature, Reolink, which allows you to pair both of these audio products together and have an immersive sound experience on the job site. I'm excited to introduce that our new radio charger here is now a part of that family, allowing for an even louder system. Without further ado, I'm going to crank this thing up and show you what this thing can really do. This is going to be launching December of this year, retailing at $299. Come and get yours today.
Hi, I'm JJ, and this is the new Quik-Lok hole saw arbor system, giving you the fastest changes in universal fit. All you have to do is pull back on the red band to release the hole saw, and then press in to attach another one. It's going to be 6 times faster than changing on a traditional hole saw arbor. And you're not only getting the added benefit of saving time every time you change a hole saw, but you only need 1 arbor for every hole saw size with the different threads now, so you can leave that arbor on the tool and you're saving time changing the arbor out of the tool. One of the other added benefits of the Quik-Lok arbor system is that now that you can easily remove the hole saw from the arbor, you can get that pilot bit out of the plug, making plug removal faster and easier than ever before. One of the things that really sets us apart from the other competition with quick change arbors is most systems only have 2 adapters. They have a small thread adapter and they have a large thread adapter. Now they advertise this adapter working up to 6 inches, but when we talk to users on the job site, they tell us that it just really can't handle the torque that gets put onto large diameters, so we only recommend this for 2-inch. When you have a pin on your adapter, that's going to allow you to use those larger diameter hole saws without thread stripping and binding. And if you don't have this, you're really missing out on about 80% of the market, because 80% of users today are using arbors with pins to prevent those types of things from happening. So that makes this a really complete system. Then we took it a step further and we launched a hole enlargement adapter, which has additional threads on the inside that allows you to attach a hole saw inside of another hole saw. You're not going to cut with this internal hole saw, you would only be cutting with the external, but that's going to allow you to center on an existing hole, or maybe you made the wrong size hole, and make a perfect cut centered in the same spot. I'm going to show you an example of what happens when you use an adapter that doesn't have pins. This is a competitor system, and we did one cut, and this is our first attempt to try to cut wood. $40, $50 hole saw has stripped the threads and not even able to make a single cut. That's why you need the pins on your adapters. So when you have this pin adapter from Quik-Lok, all you have to do is pull back to disengage the pins and unthread the adapter. This hole saw now, that means you can still use this with existing traditional arbors, or you can use it with the Quik-Lok system. And if the hole saw were burnt out, I can easily take this out without the binding or stripping and thread it back onto a new hole saw, and I'm good to go. So that means with this adapter system, you're going to work with every hole saw size, every hole saw type, and every hole saw brand that has industry standard threads. So I'll show you now what that looks like when you use the hole enlargement adapter to make a hole in an existing hole. And a great example of that is we had an electrician who sent an apprentice to cut some recessed lights, and he used the wrong size hole on every hole, and they had to recut each hole in the same spot, and it had to be a very precise cut. This is the perfect solution for something like that, where you can use this internal hole saw just as a guide. You don't cut with this again, you only cut with this external hole saw, but that gives you that perfectly centered precision cut that you need in that existing hole location. So you just line up that hole saw in the current hole, and then you run the cut. So this new Quik-Lok arbor system is going to be launching in Q4 of this year. We're going to launch it in 2 waves. The first is going to be in a pack where we include the arbor and 3 adapters. It always is going to come with these 3 adapters, the pin adapter, large thread, and small thread. That's because we want to make sure you're always getting a complete system when you buy this. So this will work with every hole saw size right out of the package. This is going to launch in October. Then we're going to follow that up in December with a pack out kit where all of the adapters are already pre-installed on the hole saws, and the arbor comes with it.
Hey guys, it's Rebecca with Milwaukee Tool. Really excited to tell you a little bit about the new M12 Fuel right angle die grinder. Within this next generation, we really wanted to focus on 3 key things: performance, ergonomics, and control. Within performance, we updated our motor to allow for a more capable motor, delivering a higher torque and maintaining that RPM under load, as you can see here. That's in comparison to our Gen 1. Not only is it going to outperform our Gen 1, but it's going to deliver up to 50% more power than your competitive pneumatics. Another thing that we did upgrade on this tool is going to be the ergonomics. So you'll notice a massive change in that handle design, allowing for more comfort in those longer duty cycles. Lastly, we also updated our trigger design to allow for more precision and control under load. A couple speeds and feeds around the features itself. We did update our LED light to allow for bringing that bottom light from the first generation to 2 lights on the front face of the tool, allowing for shadowless lighting even with 3-inch standing accessories. One thing I did forget to mention is we decreased that RPM from 24,500 to 20,000 while still increasing that torque to allow for that efficiency under load. But what that allowed us to do was to unlock those 3-inch standing accessories, giving you greater material removal, further increasing that efficiency on that tool. Last thing that we did do is we added a spindle lock, so it took your accessory change from a two wrench accessory change to a single wrench accessory change, keeping you more productive and adding to that ease of use throughout the day. Overall, this tool is going to deliver more power and still give you that accessibility that you're looking for within that precision control applications. I'm excited to show you. Let's fire it up. this one has already hit the market, launched back in March, and pricing on it is going to be $229 for bare tool, and it will come also available in a kit for $379 with a high output 5 amp hour and a high output 2.5 with a bag, charger, everything you would need. So really excited about this, really delivering that power and performance that users are looking for.
I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but during the Pipeline event, we were actually live for almost 3 hours, and that stream was sponsored by Crocodile Cloth, who held a contest to give away 2 of the brand new M18 tools that were announced at the show, plus a year's supply of Crocodile Cloth and an Ohio Power Tool gift card for $200. And our winner was Chris G.
Congrats, Chris!
Thanks so much to everyone who entered. We appreciate it. But we did want to mention one more thing. If you haven't yet tried the Power Scrub version of Crocodile Cloth, which is perfect for tool people because one side is soft for your face and skin, the other side has grit on it for cleaning off all your tools, you should really try it. You have till midnight tonight on Friday to head over to crocodilecloth.com and use code TOOLSHOW to get 40% off the Power Scrub version, so go give it a try.
Hey everyone, my name is Trent Caudale, product manager here at Milwaukee Tool. Welcome to Pipeline 2025, where we couldn't be more excited to introduce the new 2nd generation M18 Fuel Surge hydraulic driver. As you guys probably all know, impact drivers are one of, if not the most commonly used tool on any job site that you'll go on, usually being used for hours every single day. Impact drivers are really valued by a variety of different users across a variety of trades because of the speed and capability that they deliver. But as I'm sure you've all experienced, to deliver on that performance aspect, standard impact drivers are also going to deliver a significant amount of noise and vibration. So if you go all the way back to 2016, over 9 years ago now, that's when we here at Milwaukee Tool really established ourselves as the industry leader in the hydraulic driver market when we launched the 1st generation M18 Fuel Surge, specifically targeting those 2 key user frustrations of sound and vibration. Now this solution has been a huge success for us over the years, but obviously over 9 years later, as we look back since this product was launched, a lot has changed within the impact driver market. So as we've continued to spend time in the field, boots on the ground with our users to really understand their challenges, their needs, their frustrations, what we've learned is that while current users really love Surge for the sound and vibration benefit, this current solution just doesn't deliver enough performance, speed, or capability to be leveraged as the primary impact driver for a variety of different trades. And in fact, most current Surge users today, probably more likely or not, also carry a standard impact driver with them just so that they can trade out tools when they need that performance aspect of a standard impact. So as we thought how we would evolve this solution from the current generation to the next generation, our focus was how do we continue delivering industry-leading reductions in sound and vibration, but then also deliver a step change in performance so that more users can leverage Surge as their primary impact driver day in and day out. And that's why we couldn't be more excited to introduce the new 2nd generation M18 Fuel Surge that does just that. This solution continues to be 50% quieter than the standard impact driver, delivers smoother driving and less vibration, but now we've delivered that step change in performance that users are looking for. This 2nd generation solution is going to be up to 3 times faster, deliver double the capability of the previous generation, really evolving what the performance in the hydraulic driver market looks like and opening up Surge to a much broader audience that can now leverage Surge as their primary impact driver day in and day out so that you can experience the sound and vibration benefits from reducing those as well. So to have that come to life a little bit, we have 2 quick demos that we'd love to showcase for you guys. The first one, we'll step over here. So what we have on the screen and what's going to read out on the left side is going to be sound that's going to be measured in decibels. On the right side, you're going to see vibration measured in meters per second squared. We'll start by running a standard impact driver. Going to be doing the exact same application in both, just a standard 4-inch construction screw. And then we'll do the exact same application, but with the Gen 2 M18 Fuel Surge. So as you can see here, significantly quieter compared to a standard impact driver. When you look at the decibel scale, the way that decibels are measured on average, or a 10 decibel difference is going to mean that a standard impact driver is 2 times louder than the 2nd generation M18 Fuel Surge. Now if you look at the data, you're going to see some minor variability depending on the application, but if you were to run that same exact screw 10, 20, 50 times, what you could expect is that on average, Surge is going to be 50% quieter than the standard impact driver, and you could even hear it here, really making it optimized for use in occupied spaces when other people are going to be around. Then you look at vibration. You can see significantly lower vibration levels for the Gen 2 M18 Fuel Surge. I mentioned a little bit earlier, impact drivers are going to be used commonly every single day on any job site that you go on. Those lower levels of vibration are really gonna add up throughout a day's work, higher levels of vibration will really drive user fatigue. So that lower vibration level really gonna limit user fatigue as much as possible day in and day out. But now to step over to the second demo we wanna showcase to you guys is really the evolution of Surge as we go from the previous generation to the new one. This solution will be up to 3 times faster, double the capability. So to pay that off, we're gonna run a quick head-to-head demo, first generation Surge against the second generation, and just a 5-inch ledger lock into a 6x6. Three, 2, 1, go. So you can see here just a step change in performance that we've delivered with this second generation solution, really redefining what performance in the hydraulic driver market looks like. Up to 3 times faster, double the capability, and what that means for you all is that Surge now has the opportunity to appeal to a much broader audience across a variety of trades so that you all can experience the sound and vibration benefits that come along with it.
Hi, I'm Anna, and I'm excited to talk to you about the M18 and M12 Gangbox Rapid Charger. Gangboxes today are constantly being filled to their max capacity, and it's hard to store all of your tools and materials while also dedicating space to secure charging. We saw this and we developed a charger first of its kind, optimized for the Gangbox. With its magnetic base, it allows for easy install, whether mounted under shelf or on the front cleat, so you can charge your batteries without sacrificing the storage space. The magnetic base also allows for versatility, given it can be clipped onto virtually any steel surface. We intentionally sized this charger with a slim design, so when mounted under shelf, you can still access all of your tools and materials underneath, and you can fit 2 of them perfectly side by side in your traditional piano-style Gangbox. It features faster M18 and M12 charging at the rapid rate, a 450 lumen LED light to illuminate the inside of your Gangbox, especially in those early mornings or late evenings when it's dark outside. And we've got 2 USB-C ports for charging your personal lighting and other devices. The M18 and M12 Gangbox Rapid Charger is now available, and it's $329 online, but check your retailer.
One of the biggest launches for 2025 with heated gear is our next generation of heated hoodie. This is really a representation of our heated hoodie through the years. It's been a foundational piece for us over the last 15 years of continuous innovation for Milwaukee heated gear. Dating all the way back to 2013, we knew there was a big opportunity. The hoodie's a foundational piece of workwear for our core users. And so in 2013, we came out with our first heated hoodie with carbon fiber heating technology. From there, we've had multiple iterations, even more than what you're seeing here. But in 2018, we made a massive update to the user experience and dramatically increased the heat up time for this version of the hoodie. Bringing us to 2025, this is our next generation of men's and women's M12 heated hoodies. Fully equipped with Hexon heat technology. In 2024, we launched this heat technology, proprietary, ground-up developed piece of technology that we're very excited to bring to heated gear. It's gonna stay warmer for longer, it's gonna have the fastest heat up time in the market, as well as the greatest heat coverage. Along with that heat experience, we've added some really cool features to the heated hoodie this year. My favorite is that full zip to chin collar for a lot more warmth and comfort. And one of the biggest frustrations that we always hear with hoodies is draw cords get in the way. A lot of our trades have to cut out or pull out the draw cords on their hoodies because they're a safety hazard for productivity. And so what we actually did was we hid this draw cord on the inside of the garment, so you don't have to get rid of it anymore. You can keep the functionality of the draw cord. If you want to wear the hoodie as a more traditional style, you can still pull it out and wear the draw cords as normal. This is available now. We started to ship heated hoodies here within the last couple weeks. They will start to hit stores at the end of September, really starting to get cold in October, so that's when you'll start to see them. And the kit will be $159 and bare tool will be $129. One of the other additions to the heated gear lineup in 2025 is our brand new portfolio of heated gloves. One of the biggest frustrations we always hear in those cold winter months is how hard it is to keep your hands warm. Some of the biggest frustrations we've always heard is, one, the work gloves that exist today just are not warm enough to stay productive. And the second piece is the heated gloves that exist on the market are not built for the job site. They're not durable enough. They're not built for dexterity. And so we knew there was opportunity to innovate in a couple key areas: warmth, dexterity, and protection. Because of that, we have 2 very distinct and unique solutions that we're bringing to the market in 2025. First, you're gonna have your heated winter glove. This is going to be your all-out warmth-focused product. Insulated, wind and water resistant. Paired with our Hexon heat technology, this is really gonna be that best-in-class heat experience. Next, we have our heated work glove liners. This is going to be targeted around dexterity as well as work glove compatibility. What I saw throughout researching this product is, we saw people layering multiple layers of cut level gloves just to stay warm in the winter, to keep that cut resistance, to keep the dexterity. You don't have to do that anymore. These work glove liners are designed to layer under any and all work and winter gloves. Cut level rated, impact rated, leather, anything that we have in the portfolio, anything that you're working in, you can layer over top of this heated work glove liner. With both of these products, we have our brand new heated gloves battery that is specifically designed for use with both the liners and the gloves. Optimized for ideal heat output, all-day runtime, and a very compact and comfortable form factor. Let's go check out the demo. It's a live thermal readout of our previous generation of technology and our Hexon heat technology, but this year it's in the form factor of our heated gloves. So I'm gonna turn this on and you're really gonna get to see that instant heat for these two. So as you can see, turns on immediately. It's gonna heat up to max temperature in less than 2 minutes, and you can already see the difference in the heat coverage compared to that previous generation. Both of these products are shipping now. They're gonna hit stores here in October, and your insulated, your heated winter glove is gonna be retailing for $199, and your heated work glove liner is gonna retail for $179.
I'm Jack with Milwaukee, and this is the all-new M18 Fuel branch conduit bender. We spent hundreds of hours on site with our electrical trades, hearing about and observing the challenges they have with branch conduit installation today, specifically with those multiple raceway installations where that consistency and accuracy is most key to get the job done. So in conjunction with them, we created this solution. And what we're doing with this is giving you an extremely consistent and accurate platform that's going to maximize productivity for those multiple raceway installations. So the first way in which we're doing this is with a feature called Auto Zero. And it's an embedded technology, and what it allows us to do is automatically stop the pipe once it's tight between the hook and the roller, and sense where that 0 degree position is. And this will do this on every single bend that we make, ensuring that over the life of the tool, it's gonna remain consistent and accurate, regardless of if you have a new roller and an old shoe combo or variance in the pipe. It'll always be able to zero that out and give you a really consistent result. So I'll go ahead and make our first bend here. And what we're doing is we have our different angle settings that you can bend with. So this is a preset. And in the background, we also have a spring back equation being applied. And if you want to make adjustments to that based off of the outputs you're getting, you can make small half-degree adjustments up to 9.5 degrees in either direction to be able to compensate for any variances in pipe. So once we lock this back in, you'll notice that I can see all of my critical layout features on the head of the tool, as well as on my pipe if we had layout on there, from this standing position. I don't have to bend over and transfer that to the ground. And I can also see my critical planar alignment information from that same position. So I can stay standing, look down the pipe, make sure my offset is going to be aligned. We can lock it in and bend it. And then from here, we're going to get a nice consistent offset. And you'll notice that there's no rippling or kinking as well on the pipe. So you don't have to mess with squeeze on this tool. You're always going to get a really consistent aesthetic output from the tool. And then the best part is this is all packaged in a way that allows you to be super mobile on site and work anywhere. So we can pull the retaining pin out, we can break the tool down really quickly, and then we can go wherever we need to on site to be able to bend those branch installations. Additionally, because we brought bending up off of the ground, we're able to bend in areas with a hand bender that you wouldn't be able to because of an unlevel surface. So you think about a gravel roof or a sand floor that's not in a finished space, you got to go find a piece of plywood, or you're going to have to go find a level surface away from where you're trying to work. And this is going to slow you down. So we can do all of that right at the point of install with this. And then that's all coming too with the ability to deliver all-day runtime. So on an XE50, you're going to get 110 90s on 3/4 inch EMT. So if you're running it with a larger capacity battery, you're going to get days of runtime out of the tool. And that is the M18 Fuel branch conduit bender.
Hey, I'm Riley. This is the MX Fuel Electrofusion processor, Milwaukee's first dedicated solution for gas utility users. And what we've done here is we've removed the need for a generator, extension cords, and heavy, cumbersome tools that are hard to move from job site to job site. We made our tool up to 40% lighter with a top handle design for easy to carry. movement from job site to job site. Because of no need for a generator or extension cords, you have instant setup, which means you're ready to work right when you get to the job site. We've also simplified the fusion process by giving users customizable features and settings to fit their workflow, as well as a robust data reporting platform so that they can review all of the fusions that they've done over the course of a job or the course of the life of the tool. Now I'll walk through really quickly how we do an electrofusion. First things first, you're going to turn your tool on. You will connect to the actual coupling here and use your barcode scanner to scan the barcode on the fitting. Up here, you're going to make sure that you have prepared your pipes correctly. You enter your operator ID. You enter your job number, and then you have your start screen. What you're going to see here is the fusion information from the coupling we just scanned, letting you know that this is the correct coupling for what the tool is about to do. After that, it's very simple. You press your green button, and the fusion begins. What's happening inside of here is electricity is flowing through a metal coil and melting the coupling to the pipe, and once it cools, it's created a permanent connection for natural gas use. After the fusion is complete, you're going to be able to go into the onboard tool fusion history, as well as view all of the data on OneKey mobile and web platforms, giving you the ability to download the entire fusion log and the history of the tool. This is just scratching the surface of this product. If you want more information, head to MilwaukeeTool.com. This product is shipping now, and it retails for $74.99.
Hi, my name is Noah Voss here at Pipeline 2025, here with new and innovative solutions dedicated to your MEP trades. Introducing our Shockwave Impact Duty 3/8 threaded rod nutrunner. For those of you who have had the experience of building and assembling or installing trapeze systems using threaded rod, you know how tedious and cumbersome this application is. Today we're seeing users still hand spinning hex nuts up and down threaded rod to build these single or multi-tier hanging systems. These systems are holding anywhere between data trays, pipe, ductwork, HVAC systems, you name it, and can be seen in long runs on industrial, prefab, or commercial job sites. With this, we took this feedback, seeing the need for this solution, and designed a compact design for impact drivers. This is specifically for 3/8 threaded rod and offers 9 times faster than hand spinning. And what that means to the user is more output, more racks built in less time, and labor costs saved over time as well. We also feature a split socket design here. That way, if you need to make any adjustments on installed hangers or trapped hex nuts, you don't have to disassemble the bottom tier. You have access right away on that second tier. Lastly, this is part of our Shockwave family, so you have that trusted durability for high peak torque applications such as fastening and loosening hex nuts. So for this demo, we'll showcase the speed, the 9 times faster than hand spinning speed, the impact durability, and then the side axis when making adjustments here. Now we'll showcase the side axis. So this is going to give you the fastest nut running experience, more racks built in less time.
Hi everyone, my name is Kate with Milwaukee Tool, and I'm so excited to show you the M18 Fuel 10 gauge nibbler. So this is the first nibbler in its class to deliver on 10 gauge cut capacity in a cordless solution. It's also the tightest turning nibbler within its class, getting as small as 2¼ inch radial turns. So not only did we deliver on the power and performance, but we also added a shadowless LED light, as well as variable speed trigger that's really going to give you that maximum control, especially when you are making those tight, clean cuts. It also comes with a easy clip chip bag, so you don't have to worry about any cleanup on the job site. You have a reversible punch and die so that you can cut in multiple different orientations. And if that wasn't enough, we also have our variable mode select. So depending on what material you're cutting through, whether it's stainless steel, aluminum, or mild steel, you'll be able to get the full control in terms of the clean cuts and speed that you need. So it's available now for $6.99, so get excited and go find it.
Hi, my name is Ben Teske, and I'm excited to introduce you guys to the Nexus modular vacuum system. Now, this entire vacuum system allows you to customize your cleanup experience to really change out your vacuum based on what you're encountering and what applications you're completing on the job site that day. So we've got interchangeable motor heads for varying power, different size tanks for different holding capacities, carts for different mobility, and our brand new add-on components to really customize that cleanup experience. Now, our two new flagship products that we're introducing today on the Nexus system are going to be the M18 Fuel Nexus 6-gallon wet dry vacuum with pack out, and then our M18 Fuel Nexus 6-gallon wet dry vacuum with pack out compatibility as well as Vac-Link. Both of these two new vacuums deliver corded performance with over 40 minutes of continuous cleaning. So that's going to allow you to really combat any type of debris that you have on the job site that day. And that 40 minutes of continuous cleaning translates to up to 1,800 square feet of debris cleanup per one battery charge. Obviously, running on the M18 system as well, you don't have to deal with any of those corded frustrations to really allow you to clean anywhere. So you don't have to worry about those slips, trips, and falls and any of those hazards by dealing with a cord connected to your vacuum. And the need to search for power on a job site is also eliminated. Two very important brand new features of this product. Obviously, as you can see from the top here, it's fully pack out compatible. So that's really going to give our users the ultimate portability and mobility on, off, and around the job site. Fully compatible with any of our pack out modular storage system components. And the other cool feature on this product is our Vac-Link wireless dust control. So this product has a Vac-Link wireless dust control remote integrated to the vacuum hose end that allows you to turn that vacuum on and off just with the press of a button on the vacuum hose. That's giving our users more convenience and more productivity on the job site, as well as also allowing it to be compatible with our 4 Vac-Link compatible power tools as well. So if you pair those power tools to this vacuum, that's going to turn on and off on the trigger pull of those particular tools to really allow for that automatic style of dust collection and, again, delivering that more productivity on the job site today. So that's the Nexus modular vacuum system, allowing you to fully customize your cleanup experience based on the environment and the needs that you're working in on the job site that day.
What's up, guys? My name is Caleb Burlingame, and I'm a product manager on the job site cleanup team. And today I'm super excited to share with you the Nexus dedicated debris separator. This solution is great for carpenters, remodelers, or anyone else that's really dealing with that fine dust every day. The Nexus dedicated debris separator is one of 2 new-to-world vacuum accessories that goes between the head and the tank of any Nexus vacuum. The Nexus dedicated debris separator provides less filter clogs, consistent suction, all inside of an integrated experience. And how it does that is that it separates up to 99% of job site debris into the tank before it reaches your filter. Unlike competitors that are cumbersome and confusing to assemble, this comes right out of the box, just like this, ready to go. Now let's see how it works. So I'd like you guys to keep an eye on the tank and note that the debris is getting pushed away from the filter. Now let's see what state your filter is in. If you want to go ahead and look in the canister, hardly any debris made it into there. And if you look at the filter, completely clean. So imagine if that was concrete dust, drywall dust, anything that really clogs your filter. Instead, it's getting pushed into the tank.
Hi, my name's Callie McLeod. Super excited to introduce to you today our Nexus dedicated filter cleaner. This filter cleaner is a part of our Nexus modular vacuum system that allows users to customize their cleanup experience based on the needs that they're faced with on the job site every day. This solution is ideal for users working in light concrete applications, drywallers, and really anyone that's looking to enhance their filter cleaning experience. One big benefit of this solution is it delivers a fully contained 5-second filter cleaning process and a fully integrated experience. This means you no longer have to take apart your entire vacuum to clean your filters. You're able to do it right in your vacuum. Additionally, this solution is equipped with dual HEPA filters that really help with the filter cleaning efficiency. And then lastly, when paired with our Nexus modular vacuum, this solution meets the requirements of OSHA Table 1 in light concrete applications like SDS Plus and SDS Max drilling. As a recap, this solution solution is a part of our Nexus modular vacuum system that allows users to customize their cleanup experience with interchangeable motor heads for varying power, tanks for holding capacity, parts for mobility, and then these add-on components to really enhance your cleanup experience. This unit is currently shipping and is priced at $149.
Hey guys, once again, my editor just reached out and said, hey, you still never recorded the Platinum Tool deal for this week's show. I completely forgot. But don't worry, our good friends at OPT did not forget. So once again, we have a Platinum Tool deal that will work for just the first 25 people who use the code. And this week, you can save $50 off a purchase of $100 or more of anything from Gear Wrench. It doesn't even have to be in stock, just anything from Gear Wrench. Now, the code you need this week is TS, I'm gonna cheat, 73916. That's TS 73916. Good luck.
All right, guys, that's going to do it for day 2 of Milwaukee Pipeline.
I want to thank Reolink and Ohio Power Tool for sponsoring our show and our community of tool fans.
All right, guys, if you can, don't lend a tool or a hand to a neighbor this weekend. Sarah and I will see you next week.